Alrighty, and one of Greenville Zoo's newest education ambassadors is making our holiday dreams come true. With a return visit, he's the heartthrob we didn't know we needed in our lives. Coco, the three-banded armadillo, is back along with Maxine Van Dam from the Greenville Zoo. We are so excited. He is back, and like I was talking about earlier, he just woke up.
Yes.
So he's got the sleepies, and he just has the coolest story. So maybe if someone didn't catch last time he was here, what's his journey been?
So he actually comes from a zoo that is in Indiana. And so we work with lots of different zoos for part of our species survival plans and to work with different ambassador animals. And so when our leopard Anastasia was going up to Indiana, they said we have an armadillo for education. And so we kind of did a swap in between so that they're able then to support our armored leopard conservation. And then we're able to then have people meet our wonderful armadillo ambassador and learn a little bit more about these unique creatures.
So unique, and the gifts that you have here really enrich his life and all the other ambassadors at the zoo. Talk to us a little bit about how these really impact their lives.
So when they're at the zoo, we have to make sure that we don't only take care of their basic needs, their air, food, water, shelter. We have to make sure that we keep those complex needs. And a lot of that is to make sure they have enough mental stimulation and things that really encourage their natural behaviors. So when we make gifts for the animals or enrichment, it's our way of then stimulating those natural behaviors. And for him, a lot of them are foraging and smelling. He has an incredibly great sense of smell. So one of his favorite things is to have some scent enrichment. So he has some sweet orange that we can then put on different toys of his to get him to interact with them. But also we like to have him have a lot of different substrates so that he can go crawl and dig through and find some hidden snacks. So they promote those behaviors he would normally have in the wild and keep him basically really interested in having fun with us.
Yeah, it's kind of like a natural pampering. Oh, there he is. He is exclaiming.
I'm waking up.
Absolutely, I love those enrichment tools. Maybe he smelled the orange. That's what got him going. Well, we are so glad you're with us, sir. You have woken up. Oh, he's just Mr. Active. And let's talk about the kind of armadillo three-banded. He kind of claws up for that protective. What kind of a trap does that leave?
Yes, so there's about 20 different species of armadillos, and he is the three-banded armadillo. And that's for those bands that he has on the outside of his osteoderm. So it's not a real shell back there.
Nice.
It's kind of the same material we have as our fingernail. But only 2 species do the complete close up. Now he is pretty active right now, but as we saw him a little bit earlier, he can go completely into a ball and then close up. But I think he's ready to play as we've been talking about all of his different enrichment items that he has.
I think so. And people can definitely see and kind of play along with him at the Greenville Zoo. So as a zoo ambassador, you know, they want to check out the Greenville Zoo's education programs. Is that open during the week, weekends? How can they get involved?
Well, we have programs for schools that are going around Monday through Friday, but we also have family programs. So that's where the public can come for all different ages, and they operate on Saturdays for the most part. And then we have some new programs that will be coming out. And of course, in the summer, our summer camp. So there's something all year round, all different times. We always have some way that you can learn and engage with our animals and learn about conservation.
Absolutely, and you're doing it in a very festive way this time of year. Let's talk about a big event you have coming up.
We have our AM/PM Farms holidays at the zoo, and it's actually right on the verge. Tomorrow is our first night, so we're super excited to have you guys all come out to the zoo, see our zoo lights. And we also have the big man in red going to be there for our opening night, as well as on the 22nd, so that guests can come and also let them know what they'd like to have on the Christmas day.
Fantastic. Well, how exciting. And I'm sure Coco is just leaping with joy. I feel like we can like Photoshop some antlers on there. I don't know, some sort of sleigh. Oh, can we like,
you can touch him on his shell too.
Cute. Can I hold him?
We can have you hold him.
I can't hold him. I'll go through some training first.
He does have a lot of interesting adaptations that we can learn about with holding.
Sure.
But you can definitely touch his osteoderm.
Wow.
And so a lot of people think he's a reptile because it looks like little scales on the outside.
It does, but it doesn't feel like scaly.
No, so it is that keratin material, and there's little hairs that grow out, which make him a mammal.
Well, it just makes him the most handsome man ever. All right, guys, well, tickets are on sale for that now. Maxine, Coco, and Coco, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
See you, little man.